Welcome to first practice for the Qatar Grand Prix. It's a new circuit for F1 and this is the first year of a 10-year deal. Today, Qatar becomes the 33rd sovereign nation to host a round of the Formula One World Championship. 20 miles or so north of the capital Doha. This is the track. It's a 3.3 mile or 5.4 kilometre circuit, 16 corners, 10 right-handers, 6 left-handers and 1 DRS zone on that 1 kilometre long start-finish straight. Not a lot of elevation around here. But these are the tyres they'll be using this weekend. They'll do 57 laps of this circuit on Sunday using the 3 hardest compounds in the Pirelli range, the C1, the C2 and the C3. We're set for warmer temperatures right across the weekend. But let's not forget the race start is 5 o'clock in the evening local, so it'll be cooler by then. Damon Hill, where we might ordinarily not expect much running in this session. No one's got any idea of how a car runs on this track other than a simulation so far.
Well, we're not absolute beginners in terms of Formula One and commentating and stuff, but of course this is all new for everyone here. So it's a great opportunity actually to see how people cope with a totally new track.
I went for a run around it last night, was amazed how twisty this circuit is, and actually it feels like it's going to be really difficult to get in the flow around here. It's really important to hook corners up in succession or you really mess up your lap.
Yeah, the exit of some of these corners leads straight into the entry to the next, so there's combination corners. There's what looks like the reverse of 10, 11, 12 or 11, 12, 13 is a combination 3 apex corner, a bit like they have in Turkey but the other way round, and long straight. And it's getting gusty out there. I was walking back from the pit lane and you know, I was walking into a headwind, and if we're looking down the straight, which is what we're doing now, towards that direction, that is the direction from which the wind is coming. It looks very sandy and dusty out there, so that will play a part.
Apparently though the sand does dissipate quite well on the track once you get running. It's one of the better circuits for that are in the desert, so hopefully we'll see that today. But otherwise, we've had this form book all season, Damon, and we keep throwing it out the window and then we drag it back in again.
Yeah, I think.
What are you expecting?
I think we're back to one of these circuits that actually is going to leave precious little advantage for either Red Bull or Mercedes. It's going to be quite close. I don't expect to see. I mean, Interlagos has an extreme layout. It's very, very tight and twisty in the middle, and then this really long straight, which requires a lot of torque, which the Mercedes was taking full advantage of with their new power unit there last 2 weekends ago, so last weekend. And yeah, doesn't time fly?
Where are we? It's Christmas, isn't it, or something like that?
And so, yeah, as I said, I thought this compares to something like Barcelona, which also has a long straight and a fairly vigorous back part of the circuit, with lots of corners, and it's quite abrasive. The tarmac surface is made up of rocks, I would say. It's been rolled hard, so you don't see much of the tarmac itself.
No, you don't. Yeah, I know.
And it's like marble, or so I'm not sure whether it's going to be that abrasive, but it's certainly really tough-looking tarmac, because you have to be, because otherwise you'll just melt if it was pure tar here in the desert.
Lewis Hamilton.